You are now tuned into the Russian Roulette podcast.
What's poppin'? I'm Kenny P, your favorite toxic nigga, aka the nigga your baby mama call when you go back to jail, and you're now tuned in to the Russian Roulette podcast. Thanks for watching. Now, this first episode got postponed. I was supposed to release it last week, but of course, I was hit by Hurricane Zeta and went without electricity and water for about 3 days and 4 nights. But we back rolling. I didn't lose anything in the process. Just didn't have means of recording comfortably like I wanted to. But we here now. That's in the past. We're going to jump right into it. So today I will be discussing, and thank you to everybody that reached out to me, showed me major love, kept me in your prayers. Thank you to my sister Cap for sending me some emergency money, even though I didn't end up needing it. But it's always good to have friends like that. So you don't always have to depend on a significant other, or you don't always have to post your goddamn cash app all the time, man. You're supposed to have genuine people in your life that'll just send you shit when they see you going through a hard time and not expect it back. But I did shoot it back to her. But I love you forever for that, baby. So shout out to my sister Narissa Hooks for that. But while I was sitting around, I ran across this status and I said, man, this would be the perfect topic for my first episode. So I'm going to read this status off to y'all. And it says, some of you niggas deserve a hoe. Goddamn. That's gonna use you, fuck your homeboys, steal from you, cheat on you, and etc. Because as soon as you get a woman who has goals, or at least is trying, wants you, is trying to build with you, is loving and cherishing you, encouraging you, and etc., you don't know how to treat her or keep her. See, first of all, when y'all gonna learn how to treat yourself, man? When y'all want to be kept so bad, man. I don't understand that about y'all. I don't know if it's because you watched your mama grow up without a man and you said, man, I don't want to end up old working by myself with no man laying up with me every night like my mama. I don't know if that's why so many females of my generation are so adamant about getting in a relationship. You got some females, and it's so funny. It's like a war. It's like the females that's out here hustling and grinding and, living their life and being all about them. They get attacked by the females that's the pick me bitches. That's what I call them, because they always on social media talking about how men not husbands no more. Men don't want to settle down. Men don't like good women. First of all, who told you was a good woman? If you the only person that told you was a good woman, then that don't make you a good woman. And I don't want to hear that bullshit about, well, all the niggas that was in my past, they keep on trying to come around. They keep trying to come around because you allow them to come around. If you feed a dog and then whoop that dog ass and send it down the street, if it come back to your house and you throw some more food out there, the dog go keep coming back. You giving it what it want. That's your fault you keep feeding the dog. I like that. I'm gonna put that one to the side, man. That's a new thing. Stop feeding the dog, bitch. But let me look back into this. So it said niggas deserve a hoe. Man, why y'all so scorned like that? Why would you want to curse all these faithful black men out here trying to better themselves? Why you want to curse us with a trifling ass woman like that? But it said we deserve a hoe that's gonna use us, fuck our homeboys, steal from us, cheat on us, and etc. First of all, who been stealing from y'all? See, I'm really starting to question the type of niggas that you females is giving y'all time and vagina to. Who you fucking out there that's that goddamn sorry that they stealing from you? You fucking with a thief? How you end up giving pussy to a thief, man? I can see if if he stole something and gave it to you and you thought it was cute, you thought he wasn't gonna never steal. I'm trying to figure out this shit. How in the hell did you end up giving pussy to a nigga that steal from you? Cause everything you saying that you want to happen to niggas, it must have happened to you before. Cause it had like 20-something thousand shares, so it must be a lot of females out there that got stole from and try to fuck your homeboys. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If one of our homeboys fuck you, we don't give a damn. You can go ahead. Fuck it. We don't care. We gonna cut off you and our homeboys. See, that's the thing with females. First of all, if I fuck your homegirl, you should be thanking me. You should thank me. I exposed a snake in your life. Before me, you would never knew that girl was a snake. I brought out that trifling bitch to the light. You ain't know she was a trifling bitch. I exposed that she was a trifling no good bitch and she was a snake. You thought that was your friend because you don't know how to make good decisions and don't know who to pick to let into your life like that. So, instead of saying you want somebody to get cheated on with their homeboys, why don't you think, how in the hell did I end up giving some pussy to a nigga? See, because 9 times out of 10, it happens. But usually, dudes don't come into this type of situation because we pick better females. We're not just finna go cuff no anything. And when we do, we know how to take accountability from it. Now, you got some niggas out there with the exceptions that, oh, I got cheated on and shit. Girl, we ain't talking about them bitch ass niggas. They not part of this discussion. We're not talking about them bitch ass niggas that got cheated on in 9th grade by they second girlfriend and it's been fuck a bitch ever since then. We're not talking about them bitch ass niggas. Say, let's go use you. And let me talk to y'all, man. Y'all always say that men can't dish out what they do, what they give. They can't accept what they dish out. If you being used by a man, that's not that man's fault. He ain't do nothing wrong. It's not his fault that he using you. It's your fault that he using you. You ain't have enough sense to let him go when you realize you were being used. See, but this the thing. Your folks, you probably had some cousins trying to tell you. You told your family, stay the fuck out your business. You had some friends trying to tell you that he wasn't no good. You told your friends to stay out your business. See, you ain't want to listen to nobody. And sometimes the best lesson is learned firsthand. So you needed to learn that lesson. So since y'all believe in the universe and everybody so one with the universe now and so in tune with the universe, that's just you out here learning lessons. Or better yet, maybe the universe ain't pleased with what you doing down here. So, what he said? Yeah, about the using shit. If you being used, man, that's your fault. We ain't gonna allow no female to use us too much. We gonna let you use us as much as we want to be used. After we feel like we don't want to be used no more, we go cut off the supply. Y'all the ones who like being stupid. Y'all like see, let me tell you something. It was cute when you was sharing that post of them 2 dogs laid up or them 2 little cartoons hugged up, laid up, and it say after we just told everybody we done with each other and fuss and fought and we back together that night, how we be after we told everybody that we was done with each other. See, that shit was cute. But now it's like the 6th or 7th time and ain't nobody picking up the phone listening to you cry no more. You can't go over your homegirl house and smoke a blunt with her and get drunk and say and record yourself twerking on Snapchat and say fuck a nigga team single. You can't post you single now. The shit is just, it looks stupid at this point. Now you look like Boo Boo the Fool. So now that builds women like this because of your bad decision making skills. You made them bad decisions. And until you learn how to properly manage your vagina, you go keep on getting fucked by niggas like this that leave you heartbroken, busted, and disgusted. So don't get mad at us. Take some accountability. It's not our fault that your mama didn't teach you better or that you didn't want to listen to your mom. See, a lot of you hoes were going through puberty and y'all thought y'all knew everything. Y'all was too busy out there trying to shake your ass and grind at the party to Pretty Ricky when you should have been listening to your mama when she was trying to tell you about boys and shit. But no, you had it all figured out. You was arguing and cussing and fighting with your mama. Some of you hoes got to fighting and acted out so bad with your mama, you had to go live with your grandmama or your auntie. Some of you bitches left the house and went to live with your boyfriend. And now you got 2 babies by a nigga that you ain't with no more. And another thing, Y'all need to stop all this building shit anyway. See, that's the problem. Y'all always say, you think you a good woman just because you want to build with a man? You so desperate and so thirsty for a man. And I don't know if it's because you watch your mama grow up without a man, and you always said, I want to make sure I don't never end up like my mama and be that old and don't got no man. I don't know if that's the problem or what. But y'all so busy trying to build with a man. Some of you hoes that sat up here and built with 3 niggas, and now you got 4 kids or 2 kids and a domestic violence story. So stop trying to build with a nigga and build with yourself, man. When you gonna learn to build with yourself, man, or find a nigga that's already building? Why don't y'all do that? Instead of trying to find a nigga and build him up into something that you want him to be, why don't you go out there and build on yourself and run into another man that's building already, and y'all can build together like that? Or better fact, why don't you just go and build what you trying to build? And you'll run into somebody that's either done built or on their way to have building what they gotta build. And then you got an empire. You can't sit up with no plan and just go meet a nigga and y'all just go build. Hell no. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a surface. Build your own table. And then go out and try to kill some food to put on it, man. And while you out hunting and shit, you might run into somebody that got a cabin built and a table built. And they out hunting. You never know. So build with yourself for a change, man. And then y'all, hey, the way y'all always talking about y'all be trying to encourage a nigga and y'all down for, man, some of y'all, I'm convinced y'all just love being stupid for a sorry nigga, man. Y'all are attracted to sorry niggas just like your mama was attracted to your sorry ass daddy. And now you wanna blame everybody else and get mad and throw fits at everybody else because you've been constantly opening your legs up, wasting your time with the same type of niggas, thinking you go get a different result. You know, people that do the same thing looking for a different outcome, they're diagnosed as insane. A lot of you bitches is throwed off, man. So that's the thing. Stop trying to be kept all the time, man. Y'all always want to be kept. See, if you was treating yourself good, and that's another thing. You say the post said, the man don't know how to treat her or keep her. Why don't you learn how to keep yourself? And better yet, treat yourself, man. Stop cheating yourself. Y'all out here trying to cater to a nigga and treat a nigga to a good time. When you go treat yourself, don't you know that if you treating yourself good, you go attract people that's gonna treat you good? Y'all don't even love yourself, man. You need to spend more time on treating yourself. Do for yourself. See, y'all be so quick to try to express these sob ass stories of how you was loving a nigga more than you was loving yourself, or you was doing for a nigga when you wasn't even doing for yourself. You was going without to make sure a nigga was straight. Ain't nothing righteous about that. Ain't shit righteous about no shit like that, man. That's some sorry shit, man. Y'all think that's attractive? That's the most unattractive shit in the world. A female that love a nigga more than she love herself? You put yourself through this type of shit for another person? Man, God don't like the service you hoes is down here doing. That's why you keep running into sorry ass niggas. God ain't pleased with the work y'all down here doing, man. Y'all the dishonored y'all father, man. The Lord don't like what y'all down here doing. So, instead of wishing all these hoes on a nigga, why don't you just pick better niggas? See, this the thing. When the last time you gave some attention to that nigga you met in the health and beauty section of Walmart? When you was over there getting your tampons, your deodorant, some more razors and shit, and that dude came up to you and he asked for your number, you gave him a fake name. You probably gave him a fake number. Or you probably gave him a fake name and your real number, and when he texts you, you just blocked his number or you ignored him. You lost your nigga in the health and beauty section of Walmart. That was probably your Prince Charming. And you went right home and kept fucking with that no good sorry nigga that's done cheated on you, probably done jumped on you, then verbally abused you, fucked your sorry trifling ass homegirls. Now y'all fighting in the middle of the street like some goddamn pit bulls on camera. You all at her apartment complex and shit, or at her mama house, cussing her out, recording and shit, posting screenshots and going live screaming, talking about how trifling of a bitch she is. When really, you your biggest problem. Sometimes you all just need to sit down and look in the mirror and figure out what you doing wrong. And see, cause y'all so narcissistic, man. And I'm gonna get into that in a later episode, but I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. Y'all so narcissistic, man. A lot of y'all biggest character flaw, let you tell it, is that you got too big of a heart. You too good of a person. You love too deep. That's some narcissistic, ignorant ass shit. But I ain't gonna touch on that too much, because I'm gonna go into depth about that in a whole nother episode. But basically, the moral of this episode is treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.